Okay students, now we shall look at formation of different types of images by a concave mirror. So the type of image formed by a concave mirror depends on the position of object in front of the mirror. मतलब ये जो object है AB, इसको हम कहाँ पे रखते हैं? If we are keeping it at between F and P, or at F, or between F and C, or at C. So dependent on these cases where we place it, the position of that object, we will get different results or different images, different types of images here. The first case, okay, object is between P and F, मतलब पोल और F के बीच में ऑब्जेक्ट को रखा जा रहा है. So उसमें क्या होता है, the image is formed behind the mirror. First one, image is formed behind the mirror. Second, virtual and erect. मतलब virtual मतलब if dotted line is represented, see, any image which is formed behind the mirror is a virtual image. Okay, it is not real. अगर image mirror के सामने form हो रहा है, then it is real. But if it is behind the mirror, then it is virtual. Erect मतलब it is in the same direction as the image is as the object is standing. If the image was like this, inverted, okay, it was if it was like this, then it would have been inverse, but it is erect. And the third one is larger than the object or magnified. मतलब यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं ऑब्जेक्ट जो है छोटा है और इमेज जो है बड़ा बन गया है. ठीक है. And the next case is object is kept at the focus. मतलब ऑब्जेक्ट को हमने कहाँ पे रखा है, फोकल पॉइंट पे. देन वी सी दैट द इमेज इज फॉर्म्ड एट infinity. The image is formed at infinity. Again, you know, using the cases, okay, if ray is parallel to the principal axis, then it will be passing through the focus. If it is, you know, passing through the, if it is normal at this surface, then it will pass through the center of curvature. So we see that these both lines are parallel. If both these reflected rays are parallel, it means that they do not intersect anywhere. So we determine that it is formed at infinity. Next case is real and inverted. Now here we can see ये जो टॉप पॉइंट है यहाँ से जाके ऐसे रिफ्लेक्ट हो रहा है, तो ये यहाँ पे उल्टा बनेगा. ठीक है. एंड इसका जो बेस है वो भी रिफ्लेक्ट होके यहाँ पे आ रहा है, मतलब इट इज़ एन इन्वर्टेड इमेज. ओके, उसके बिल्कुल हूबहू उल्टा होता है. वाई इट इज़ रियल? बिकॉज इट इज़ फॉर्म्ड इन फ्रंट ऑफ दिस मिरर, इजंट इट? यहाँ पे मतलब इन्फिनिटी पे ही फॉर्म हो रहा है, but it is infinity in front of the mirror, not behind the mirror. So the image is highly magnified because it is being, you know, formed at infinity. We don't know where it will be formed, and it will be very big. We cannot even imagine it will be that big. The next case is object is between the focus and the center of curvature. मतलब C और F के बीच में रखा गया है. तब क्या होता है, the image is formed beyond the center of curvature. The image is formed beyond the center of curvature, somewhere here. Okay, object is formed here. The object is real and inverted. Inverted है, real because it is in front of the mirror, and it is larger than the object. Okay, it is larger than the object. Here we can see this top ray is going here and it is formed here. That is why it is inverted. And another top ray is going normal to the surface of the sphere and it is passing through the center of curvature. And ये जो base का है, B का मतलब the base of the object, it is passing through the pole and again reflecting back at the same point here. So it is this. The next thing that we study is object is at the center. मतलब अभी C और F के बीच में रखा, अभी C के बीच में रखेंगे. C पे क्या होता है, द ऑब्जेक्ट इज जस्ट बिलो इट, मतलब द इमेज इज फॉर्म्ड एट द सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर. उसके बिल्कुल नीचे ही फुट पे, उसके फुट पे ही फॉर्म होता है. फ्रॉम ए इट विल गो लाइक दिस. ओके, एंड फ्रॉम फोकस इट विल गो द इंसिडेंट रे and reflected and parallel to the principal axis. Next it will be parallel to the principal axis and pass through the focus. So we see that it is an real inverted image. Real because it is formed in front of the mirror and inverted. Okay, and it is as the same size of the object. Object का जितना height होता है, image का भी उतना ही हाइट होता है। द नेक्स्ट थिंग इज ऑब्जेक्ट इज केप्ट बियॉन्ड द सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर, मतलब ये जो सी है इसके यहाँ पे रखा जाता है, मतलब उसके थोड़ा पीछे रखा जाता है ऑब्जेक्ट को। देन वी सी दैट द इमेज इज फॉर्म्ड बिटवीन सी एंड एफ। okay, the image is formed between C and F and it is inverted. Okay, it is inverted and it is real. Okay, it is real because it is in the front and it is inverted and it is smaller. Okay, it is smaller. It is also called as diminished. Diminished मतलब कम हुआ है. Next what we do is we keep the object at infinity. Again, we keep the object at infinity and the image formed is at focus. मतलब वो एक पॉइंट साइज्ड इमेज होता है, आप देख भी नहीं सकते उसको. सो इट इज़ अ पॉइंट साइज्ड इमेज and the image is formed between focus and center. Okay, somewhere in focus and center they say, but it is usually at focus only, and the image is real and inverted, although you cannot see it, but when we magnify it highly, if we take a picture of it somehow and magnify it, we see that it is real and inverted, and it is much smaller. Here we can see it is point sized, so it is highly diminished. So we have studied now different cases where based on the where the object is kept, we can make out where the image is formed. So the next is use of concave mirrors. Okay, so concave mirrors, this is a very important point, you better note down. Concave mirrors are commonly used in torches, searchlights and vehicles headlights to get powerful parallel beams of light. So we can see this in our torches and searchlight. Searchlight is nothing but a big torch. Okay, and vehicle headlights, if you see, they are curved, something like a glove. If you make your hand in the form of a glove, उसके shape में होता है, and at the center we have the bulb. So why they are used? Because they will generate some powerful parallel beams, so that parallel beams, they do not intersect, they intersect at infinity. So the light ray will travel at a very longer distance, which is necessary when we are traveling at night. Okay, so concave mirrors are used as shaving mirrors to see a large image of a face. Shaving mirrors, they are small round mirrors. In that, if you see circular mirrors, the image which you see is a bit enlarged. Okay, so that you can see where your blade is going and how it is cutting. The next, dentists use concave mirrors to see large images of teeth of patients. They have these small round mirrors which is attached to a metal stick, and they put it in your mouth and see how your back of the mirror is. So it will form an enlarged image. Concave mirrors are used as doctors' head mirrors to focus light coming from a lamp onto the body parts of a patient to be examined by the doctor. Doctors have those headlights, somewhat like coal workers, they have those on their head. The light above them is concentrated through that mirror, and it falls on the part where the doctor is looking at the body patient. Okay, suppose he wants to look at the somewhere there is a swelling or on the hand or on the leg or on the near stomach, he will focus that light there. Next, we can see concave dishes are used in TV dish antennas to receive TV signals from the distant communication satellites. Many of you may be having the dish TVs, okay, Tata Sky and all those things. They have this concave shape. Why? Because and they have a stick in front of it which has some sort of mic shape. Okay, that is the receiver. उसके अंदर एक receiver होता है. So all the rays, the radio signals that are coming from the satellite in the space, it will fall on the dish antenna, and it is focused because it is concave. It is focused at that receiver, and it is converted to the TV signal channel. Next, we can see large concave mirrors are used to concentrate sunlight to produce heat in solar furnaces. So solar furnace क्या होता है? What happens is, if you take this dish TV, okay, TV dish antenna, and if you somehow make the surface, reflecting surface, very smooth, okay, like mirror, and if you focus it at a point, you will see a very bright spot. And if you keep a wood or paper or anything which can be burnt, then it will immediately burn, because all the rays coming from the sun which are parallel, all those rays, okay, is concentrated at a very small point, okay, and we know that light is a form of heat and energy. So all that energy is being concentrated, all that heat is being concentrated at just one point, so that will produce some heat obviously.